Welcome to the DAX Day Trader Robot presentation for steady, predictable, passive Forex income every single month. DAX Day Trader is a beginner-friendly automated system with extraordinarily consistent trade results that significantly limit downside risk to your account. As a result, up to 50% monthly profit on average with low account exposure. Now on the right here you can see the trading stats, which below this video you'll be able to see it updated, but from when this video was taken, this was the stats as of, and as you can see, it's done about 256% profit in just about a few months, not that long, 4 months, 5 months. The drawdown is about 16% at max, with an average of almost 50% per month. That's a pretty low drawdown for that kind of average monthly return, if you ask me. And if you're looking to use it on a prop firm, or you just prefer less drawdown, you can simply reduce the risk and get it below 5%. The return would still be fairly high. So before we jump in, I just want to tell you about myself and LeapFX. We're all about trust and transparency. We're doing these videos so you can see my face, you can see who I am. I'm a real person, I'm not an actor. We're about trying to present all the facts of the system and everything about the system to you so you can make an educated decision on if it's for you or not. Our team at LeapFX, we have a support staff, developers, and we've been in business for years. We try to find the best systems, work with the best developers, and try to constantly improve everything, and we provide them to you. Our team together have decades of experience in the markets. Me personally, my name is Corey Ross. I've been in currency markets for over a decade. I help with support, I help finding systems, I help making sure everything runs smoothly, and I'm presenting you this system today that I believe is a really good system, a really good fit for most people. We do really want to see you succeed. We genuinely do. We're not just here to make money. We want to make money trading. We want to make money in this business, and we want to see you make money. We want to help you make money. When you succeed, we know that you're going to refer friends and family. We're also going to be helping you make money, which will make you happy, and we're excited to actually see our customers get results. So we really do want to see you succeed. In order for you to get the same results as us, which is sometimes a concern for people, they sometimes come to us and say, hey, how can I get the same results as you? Because sometimes they'll use a system and they'll get different results. If you follow our recommendations, or if you sign up, you can reach out to us and just ask us to confirm everything. If you follow recommendations, it's almost 100% chance that you'll get similar results to us. So if you're concerned or skeptical, reach out to us after you sign up, and we'll double check to make sure you followed us and did the exact recommendations and copied us exactly, and you get as close results to us as possible. So you don't need to worry about that. If you're new to Forex, everything you need to know is going to be provided in this presentation. And in order to install, set up the system and everything, it's all provided after you sign up. And we are also here to help. We have full support. It's most definitely beginner friendly. So you really don't need to worry. We're here to hold your hand the whole step of the way. Once you get this system set up, installed, it's set and forget. So you don't really need to worry about being a beginner. But again, we're here to help. So what is DAX Day Trader? It's a 100% automated Forex robot. After you set it up, it's set and forget. You can just leave it running and check on it from time to time, but you don't have to do really anything unless you want to adjust risk. It trades on the DAX index, and we found that this strategy for this system works phenomenally on that index. And you can see that by the results, which I just showed you. And you'll be able to see those results below this video. It's compatible with Metatrader 4 and Metatrader 5 platforms, so you can decide which one you want to use. We personally prefer Metatrader 4, but it's completely up to you. It's beginner friendly with full support, as I mentioned, so again, you do not need to worry if you don't know what you're doing. So first, this is part one, the strategy behind DAX Day Trader. If any of this doesn't make sense to you, you don't really have to understand it. This is for people who just want to understand the system better. I just want to be transparent so you understand the strategy. DAX Day Trader uses proprietary technology tool called DT factor which allows DAX Day Trader to detect daily volatility levels and catch strong movements of momentum as a result to lock in high probability and high profitable trades. This isn't some sort of indicator or system that you can just randomly pick up for free. It was custom developed for this pair and this strategy. There's no need to understand it again because it trades for you, and it uses an optional unique recovery factor algorithm, which I'm going to explain shortly, which makes it incredibly more linear on profit and gives it such a high return. But so behind the strategy, part 2, there is no grid, no martingale. It is prop firm compliant. You just need to adjust the risk accordingly so it stays within the drawdown guidelines that prop firms have. It's a day trader only. Average trade time is going to be about 1 hour, give or take. It trades on 3 time frames at the same time, 15-minute, 30-minute, and the hourly. And it has a very safe risk to reward ratio. It uses hard stop loss and take profits, which a lot of prop firms require. And it also protects your account, which is sometimes concern for people. They want to see these hard stops, hard take profits. So if that's you, it's there. It does a range of about 40 to 80 points between it could be either 40 to 80 range for either the take profit or the stop loss. But the risk to reward ratio is usually fairly in favor of the reward, so it's very good. And it does max of 3 trades at a time. It will not exceed 3 trades at a time. So the risk exposure is limited. So I just want to clarify one thing, because there's a lot of people who get worried, scared about martingale, and they're worried it's going to blow up their account. So DAX Day Trader does use a unique recovery factor system that is safe. And some people might mistake it for martingale, but I wanted to cover this in this video just to clear it up so you don't mistake it, because it's very profitable and it works well and it's not high risk. You can turn it off. You don't have to use this feature, but I highly recommend using it. And as you can see by the drawdown, it is very safe. The system does not go into any crazy drawdown. So I just want to compare really quick martingale to the safe recovery factor system that we use in DAX Day Trader, so you understand how it's completely different. So stop loss and take profit with typical martingale, usually there's no stop loss. Our DAX Day Trader recovery factor uses stop loss on every single trade, and it's limited between 40 to 80 points, as I mentioned. Level and lot size increase for typical martingale, it's infinite. It's going to be until the profit is reached or until the account blows. For our system, it's limited to 5 levels max, which you could of course adjust, but not necessary. After that, it's done. And even if it hits that 5 level max, the loss is really not that major. And you can see on our account, it's smooth recovery on any grouping of lost trades. You can actually see it in our account history. If you look, you can look below when you open up the MyFX book link. We'll discuss that shortly. The equity curve in martingale is a strong linear curve. It's usually kind of like, you could see like this straight up and like a very linear with a slight, what basically looking like there was never a lost trade. And that usually happens until the account crashes, and then it comes back down like that. For the recovery factor on DAX Day Trader, you can have some lost days, but it will not crash the account. So you're going to see a little more chop, which you can see in our thing. You see a little more chop, and that's the recovery factor coming into play. It's not going to be as linear as pure martingale, but that's fine because we still have a very strong curve that goes up, but it's much safer. Max open positions at a time. In typical martingale, it will be no limit to the number of trades. Sometimes they're going to combine grid with martingale, which is going to be no limit to the number of trades. With DAX Day Trader, it's 1 trade max per pair at a time. Now, I mentioned 3 trades at a time. I just want to clear this up because the system does get placed on the 3 time frames on the same pair. So it's actually 1 trade per attached pair at a time, which means 3 trades max at a time. The chances of blowing up your account with martingale is very high. With DAX Day Trader recovery factor, it's with the proper risk, it's almost impossible. And I don't say that lightly. It's a very, very safe system. I'm going to show you some back tests and some other things shortly, which prove that it's a very safe system and the returns are insane. And this recovery factor comes into play, which is very useful and makes it even more powerful. and it's much safer than martingale, so please do not mistake it for martingale. As I mentioned, I'm going to show you some stats, and this is going to really clear up, further clarify the safety of this system and the kind of results that are possible. I'm going to go over in a minute. I'm going to show you the live third-party verified account. I'm going to pull up my FX book. I'm going to explain it to you, and I'll show you the stats. I'm going to show you another account that's running. It's a demo account. It's third-party verified. Usually people prefer live over demo, but we have a demo account also, so you can kind of see that it works equally on live and demo. Just so you get an idea. I'm also going to log into Investor Access. I'm going to show you it just so you can see that it's a real account. And then I'm going to show you the backtest reports that go back some years, and it shows you that it's consistently profitable. Let's jump into that now. All right, now I want to show you the My FX book page. There's a link to this below this video. This is third-party verified. They verified our track record. You can see here, and trading privileges. We had to enter the investor access and then change the password to prove we have full control of the account and that it's a live account. So you can see it's a real account, and you can see that we started in July, and now this video is being recorded in November, and you can see the great curve. We have only about 16% drawdown and over 300% profit now. Today alone, it just made 2%. And you can see that the win and loss ratio is fantastic. The average win in pips is about the same as loss, so you don't have to worry about a big move destroying your account from because it let the trade run and allowed it to accumulate, but it only picked up a small win. So if you understand risk to reward ratio, this is an excellent range. Also, the average trade time is about 1 hour and 5 minutes, so you can see you don't have too much exposure. And as you can see here, it's been pretty consistently high each month. And if you're wondering why it's higher this month and then maybe lower a few here in these 2 months, don't worry about it. It doesn't mean the system's not working as effectively. It actually means that 2 reasons. 1, it could be a slower month, less trades. Or 2, which is most of the time the reason, is because this system, you put in a fixed lot size. As the account grows, you need to actually manually increase it in order to maintain the same growth rate. So while the profit may still be strong percentage-wise, mathematically speaking, it may be a lower percentage even if it's making the same amount every month. So the system's still working great, and we will push up the risk soon because it would make the risk more in line, and the account will keep on growing. It'll be more balanced with the previous higher months. But again, system's working great, so you don't even need to look at that. You can see right here, it's been very consistent. There's no issues. Now let's go on to the next part of this video. All right, in this part of the video, I'm going to show you me logging into the account with Investor Access. This is to show you that it's a real account and show you some of the trades. So I'm already logged in actually, but I'm just going to log in again just to show you that we do in fact know the password, and it is our account. All right, you can see it's got almost $40,000 in the account. Go to account history. You can see that we have deposited $10,000 to start, and you can see all the trades here. And just go to the bottom, and you can see almost $30,000 in profit, and we started with $10,000. All right, let's go to the next video now. All right, now let's look at some back tests. We have 3-year back tests. You can see initial deposit $5,000, total net profit almost $18,000. You see nice equity curve going up. Here's some other stats. You can see the trades. Sorry, I'm going through this fast because I'm going to actually share links. You can download these back tests yourself, so you don't need to really see it right now. Here's another one. This is $5,000 deposit, total net profit $21,000. See the chart, nice and smooth. And then here is another one, 5,000 deposit, 12,000 profit. You can see the chart, smooth again. So keep in mind, these are all 3 of these back tests would be copy running 3 times. because you'd be running it on 3 different time frames on DAX. So you would actually be doing a $5,000 account, and you'd combine all these, and you'd have a combination of all this profit. So over the 3 years, it would have been about 20,000 plus, so it'd be 32, 33, 40, 50, about $50,000 profit from a $5,000 deposit over 3 years. And keep in mind, it's okay to run them on these 3. Your risk wouldn't be double the exposure, triple, because they don't all necessarily trade at the same time. That's what's possible, showing the back test, but you can also see on the live account what's actual possible as well, because we're using real money. So some questions you may have: does it matter the state of the economy, bear or bull market or recession? And the truth is, no, it really does not matter. Unlike real estate or stocks or even crypto, where you have a situation where it's usually linear, going up and up with some dips. Once you hit some sort of bad market, things start tanking. And yes, you can short the markets. You can do different things like that to still make money. But with Forex, it's a little different. Your currency pairs, they could go up strong, they could go up down, similar, but typically they're not going to just crash to oblivion. They're going to keep on going within ranges. They're going to break out of ranges. Then they're going to keep on going. So there's always an opportunity to make money in Forex. In fact, when things are bad, sometimes it gets more volatile, and sometimes volatility actually creates more opportunity to make money. So the state of the economy really doesn't matter. I would just say that if the economy is in a worse situation, it's affecting you negatively, then in fact might be a time to consider supplementing with Forex trading, because if you can do well in the Forex markets, then you're going to make up for some of that lost income, and you might even be able to build up a nice nest egg and maybe even replace your income with this passive income source. And this system is definitely a system you can use to do that. Do you need a lot of funds to start? The answer is no, you do not. You can start with a few $100s if you want. I usually prefer more. I prefer to start with a minimum of $1,000, but you can start with 500, 300, 200, whatever you want. There's some people who will start with less. There's some people who will start with more. It will work on, and if you're a type of person who wants to use a large account, you can use 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. It doesn't matter. It can even work on $1 million account. This type of strategy does work on almost any size account. And another question that I get from people: is it too good to be true because of the high returns? And I want to explain the $1 billion myth for you as well, because this is something that comes up and people never really realize this. But when people see high returns, they're more used to stocks, they're used to savings accounts and everything between and real estate, and they think 5 to 10% a year, maybe 15, 20% is a lot. And the truth is, sure, it's a lot if you're dealing with lower level leverage assets. But the truth is, when you're trading Forex, when you're trading crypto, when you're doing even options trading or futures trading, you're adding in something called leverage. And with leverage, you're able to actually make higher returns because it's like you're trading with more money. So it's actually not too good to be true. For example, if you're using $1,000 and you have 100 leverage, it's really like you're trading with $100,000. And that's why you can easily double your account, and it's not too good to be true. So there's also the $1 billion myth I wanted to explain to you. Some people will say, hey, if you're making 100% a month, then that means in a year or 2 years, you're going to be a billionaire. And the truth is that is not true, and that's not how the markets work, because there's a point where the larger the account gets, the less liquidity there is, meaning that you can't, if you're making 100% a month on a small account, it's possible you can keep on doing that. You can keep growing it. You can pull out the profits and whatnot and keep going because there's more money to go around. But when you start to get bigger accounts, you're going to have to place much, much larger bet sizes. And when you start getting to those bigger sizes, then the market makers need to actually match your trade to somebody else on the other side. And if there's not enough liquidity or not enough someone on the other side, then the trade's either going to fail or it's not going to fill as fast, which can cost you money. So the truth is that once you get to, let's say, $1 million or $100 million or whatever amount of money in the market, let's just say, argument's sake, $1 million, you're not going to be able to keep on doubling it. So you're not going to become a billionaire. But the thing is, someone who's trading with $1 million is going to be happy with 5%, 10%. a month or less or more, because the truth is 5% of $1 million is 50 grand. And it's very low risk. When you have traders trading with that much money, they don't care for higher risk. They just want a decent return with low risk. So your mindset tends to change once you start to get to these bigger numbers and you start to not need as much return to get the kind of profits you're looking for. So just because you see us using smaller accounts and they're making 100% a month, 50% a month, 20% a month, 10% a month, whatever amount it is, it's not too good to be true, because it makes sense and it's in line with what is possible at those levels. And as you grow, the returns will be a little lower, but the dollar amounts will still be very high. And another question we get sometimes is, why not keep it for ourselves? Well, the truth is, we do make money trading. We do make money selling our systems. And it's twofold. We do want to help you. We do want to help you. We want to see you succeed. It's what we do. It's what we're passionate about. And we do want to make money. So by helping you, we're making money, and we're making money from trading. If we keep it for ourselves, sure, that could work, but it's just like any other business. It's like a hedge fund manager or an investor who takes on clients. They're making money themselves trading, but they also make more money when they help other people. So it's just how the business goes. We enjoy what we do, and we enjoy helping people, and in the process we make money too. What you can do with consistent profit, just want to really quick talk about what you can do with this extra money. It's not 100% in line with telling you about the system, but just want to deviate for a minute just to say like what the system can do for you and change your life, just so you can understand if you're having trouble. So you can make money constantly, daily, weekly, monthly, and at any time you want. The brokers don't have a limit. You can withdraw your profits monthly or even weekly. So this kind of income can kind of supplement you, or you can just let it compound and let it build and keep on growing until you're ready to take the money out, which is great, because if you need some extra money, you can pull some money out and use it to live. You also are creating an opportunity of passive income to help you prepare for retirement. So if you're someone who's wanting to either retire soon, or you're retired, or you want to set yourself up for retirement, this is an opportunity for passive income. It's, you set it up, you forget it, you set the risk and you forget about it, and you just check from time to time, and you're earning income while you do nothing. So it's a really great opportunity to just get some extra income going when you don't really have the time to be focusing on making money, or you just want to relax and enjoy your life. And if none of that fits you, it's also just extra income that could be used for yourself and your family. Maybe you're still working, maybe you already have money, you have income. It's a great way to just have some extra income. And it also is a way to help grow your net worth faster than most investments, because right now, let's face it, if you look around stocks, some growth stocks are cut 80-90%. People invested a year ago. Now these stocks are worth a whole lot less. Your money literally became almost worthless if you think about it, because you invest in them, you have inflation, and the money lost its value. You're in the stocks and even real estate, things are starting to take a hit. So this is one way to kind of combat those losses and pull some money out and grow it. And also, most importantly, this is a way to beat inflation before your money devalues, because the truth is, inflation doesn't go away. Every year, your money becomes worth less. It's a matter of how fast or how slow that happens. And because of recent policies around the world, right now it's going at a more rapid rate, which means that if you leave your money in the bank, or even if you're getting 4% a year, 5% a year, even 7-8% a year interest, you're really not keeping up with inflation, and your money is losing value. This is a way to beat those numbers, whether you use very, very low risk or high risk. In this kind of trading with this system, you're going to significantly beat inflation and grow your income. Now, I just want to talk about installing and setting up DAX Day Trader. I'm just going to explain a few things, and then I'm going to actually pull it up, and I'm going to show you really quick how to install and set it up, just so you can understand it's beginner friendly. But again, don't forget, it's very easy to do, but if you have trouble, we are here to help, so don't even worry about it. You can install it on MT4 or MT5 platform, which is provided free from your broker, or you can use one of the brokers we recommended, members area. I'm just going to show you on just one platform, because MT4 and MT5 are essentially the same thing. I'm going to install DAX Day Trader. I'm going to show you me installing it, and then I'm going to attach it to a chart and show you where the risk adjustment is. Once it's set up, you let it run 24/7. It's fully automated. It's really that simple, but I'm going to do a quick video and I'm going to show you, so just watch. Okay, now I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up and install and set up the DAX Data Trader system. If you're a beginner, this kind of gives you an idea. You can also see what kind of settings we have. So I'll show you really quick how to set up everything. This is Metatrader 4 platform. This is provided by your broker for free. You'd basically make sure auto trading button green is pushed in. You go to tools, options, expert advisors, make sure everything matches here. That's it. And you go file, open data folder, and then you go to MQL4. These files right here are provided to you. And you would move DAX Day Trader into the experts folder like that, and then you go to presets and you'd move the set files into there. That's it. Then you'd close this, and you can restart MT4 just by clicking X here and then opening again, or you can just go right click, refresh. This is called the navigator window. You'll see right here, you click expert advisors plus sign, and you'll see DAX Day Trader here. You're supposed to put it on, if you go here to Market Watch, you can right click, click Show All. Then you look for GER30. It might be something else for your broker, like GER40 or DAX or something like that. This is clarified in the manual, so you don't have to worry about it. Then you would right click, click Chart Window, and then it opens up right here. And you'd set the right time frame. We're going to use it on a few time frames, so you adjust the time frame like this, and you can open up a few more by clicking chart window and then change it again. So you see we have one chart here for it. You'd be opening 3, and again the manual will explain this all. It's very simple. I'm just going quick for the sake of this video, but it will be all described in the manual. It's very easy, and we're here to help. Then you click on the robot. You can drag it over, or you can double click. You go to common, you make sure it's checked like this. Then inputs, you put in your receipt, email, and then you can also, I wouldn't adjust anything here. The lot size, you'd adjust based on the manual, it'll tell you based on your risk right here. And then you can adjust the magic number. Actually, you don't have to, because you'd be loading the set files. It does it for you. So for example, click this and it will adjust it. And then when you go to load, when you're on 30-minute, it will adjust the magic number for you for each one, so they'll all be unique. And then the start hour, stop hour, depending on your broker, you might have to adjust this, but in the manual it tells you exactly what number to use depending on your broker, so it's very easy. Then once you're done, you click OK, and the robot will attach with a happy face. As you can see, it disappeared. The reason for that is because I did not put the receipt in, so it's not valid, but you would put in the receipt and then it would stay attached. And you would do that for each chart you have open. You'd have 3 charts open. So it's pretty straightforward, and then you let it run 24/7, and that's it. So if you're ready to get started with DAX Day Trader, what you're going to get is you're going to get the software, and it's going to be for Metatrader 4 and Metatrader 5 platform. You're going to get the same exact settings that's built in that we use on our live account, so you don't have to worry about figuring it out or getting the exact same settings as us. We put it in there. It's exactly the same. You just have to make the risk adjustments and just follow the detailed manual that's included. In the detailed manual, there's going to be step-by-step instructions, and it's going to have the best recommendations. So just please follow everything. If you need help, you can contact us. Everything there is what you need to succeed, just like us. And also, of course, free updates are included. So if any changes are made, we're going to send you those updates for free. Each license works on 1 account at a time per license. You can switch accounts anytime. You can switch as many times as you want, but it's 1 account at a time. If you need to use 2 accounts at the same time, you're going to have to buy 2 licenses. We also have experienced customer support on standby. And if you need one-on-one as needed, we are happy to chat on Skype or Telegram, which you can request in email. Most importantly, if you know us, you know that we always have a guarantee, and we do honor it. You can try it, and you don't have to worry, because there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, and it's literally for any reason. You don't have to prove anything to us. If you say you want a refund, we will always honor our guarantee. So just let us know within 30 days if you're not happy. We'll refund you. We know that you're going to be back, and trust us if we honor our guarantee. And we're running a real business here, one that generally wants to help clients. So we take our guarantee very seriously. If you're in the 30-day refund period and you want it, we honor it. There's no reason we will not honor it. Sign up, test it on demo, test it on live, and you can decide for yourself if it's for you. And just want to clarify one thing, we do always honor a guarantee. It's one of the things that we take pride in, so you really do not have to worry about us not honoring it. We really do. So package pricing options, you can do a year license for $497, or you can do a lifetime license for $7.99. So if you want to pay yearly, you can do the year package. If you want to pay once, never again, $7.99. I highly recommend doing the $7.99 offer because at $500 a year for license, by the second year, you're going to be paying $1,000, which is significantly more. You, of course, can pick whichever one you want, but I recommend the $7.99 lifetime license. I want you to keep in mind you should really act now before it's too late because, again, there is a money-back guarantee, so you really have nothing to lose just to try it now. I don't want you to spend years doing the same job without making any intelligent investments because before you know it, you will be stuck, forced to work. So if you don't start taking action now, things are not going to get better unless you do something different. Money is devaluing at a rapid rate due to inflation and government printing money, which we just discussed, and you need to beat that or your bank account is going to devalue. The sooner you start investing, the sooner you can experience passive trading income and compounding your investment growth, which can free you from concerns of retirement, the rat race, and the issues with inflation and just cost of living constantly rising. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can email us anytime at support@leapfx.com, and we will respond as soon as possible. We also have Telegram and Skype support, which are available upon request. After hours, holidays, and weekends, we may be slower to respond, but don't worry, we are not ignoring you. We do not ever ignore anyone intentionally. We could take up to 24 hours to respond to an email, but we try to respond much sooner. But please be patient if we don't respond right away. And if it's something urgent or you need support faster, again, we can provide you Telegram and Skype support, which are faster. And also, please check your spam folder for replies, as sometimes email services do block emails. We find that it happens on Yahoo, maybe even Outlook, and a few others. And sometimes they just block them completely and don't even put it in spam folder. So again, if you don't see our email, it is possible that we responded and there's something wrong. Consider maybe trying Gmail. Gmail is a great service. It usually always goes through our responses on them. Don't think that we're ignoring you. We do not ever ignore any emails. We always respond. And if you send multiple emails in the same chain, it could push your emails to the back of the queue. We typically have a system where it shows us who sent the email last, so we can try to respond to people as soon as possible. But if you send another email, sometimes it will send you to the back of the queue, which means that it could take longer to respond because the system thinks that you're sending a new email, and it says, okay, well, someone else takes priority because they've been waiting longer. So keep that in mind if you send multiple emails. If you're sending an email and then you send another one just saying, hey, what's the status, that actually could make it take longer to respond. So please be conscious of that. If you are interested and you would like to sign up, then just simply scroll to the bottom of this page, click Buy Now, and you can get started right away. And also, you can take a look at all the stats and a little more information about the system that we discussed below this video.